Hey guys, it's Madison Stuart and welcome back to my weekly vlog post.
Hey, then you gotta cross through the rush, can't help but blush, boy, let's see if this goes down. Wanna drink of the week, I see what you think, boy, I think I'm falling now. Oh, I got a crush, and oh, I'm trying to keep it hush now. Oh, I think I got a crush, and oh, I'm trying to keep it hush now. Just a crush now.
I wanted to talk about my single Crush. It is out on all streaming platforms. You can go check it out on my website for free. You can go to Spotify, Google Play, Amazon, iTunes, YouTube, basically anywhere you can stream music or buy music. For sure, one of my favorite songs that I've released and one of my favorite songs that's on the project that I'm working on now. It's just a fun summer love song that's simple and it's straight to the point. It's about having a crush, and sometimes that feeling for me is so exciting and so pure and new and fresh every single time that you develop a crush on somebody else. So I think it's very much a song that everyone can relate to, and it's a summer song. It's summertime. It maybe doesn't feel like summertime, but you know what? You can drive around in your car, social distancing, and jam out to Crush. So I wrote Crush about 3.5 years ago when I was a sophomore in college. Been a while since I felt this way. And I wrote it probably, I have the exact date, but I don't have it on me. I would say it was in September, August, end of August, maybe October-ish, beginning. And I wrote it because that summer I was back home in Dallas, and when I got back to school, I was living in my own apartment at that time, and I was actually living by myself, and I was going on dates with some different guys, and ended up dating this one guy for 2 years, which kind of was one of the inspirations behind the song. But also another key inspiration behind the song was that summer I was involved in a debutante back home that raised money for the Dallas Symphony downtown, and it's called DSOL. And during that time I was 19 going on 20, and I got to go to all these functions and meet different people. It was just a fun time. It was very low-key, very chill, but you just got to go to different venues around Dallas and mingle and hang out with friends. And I love that dating experience, even though it wasn't like going on dates, but it was just the social aspect of dating. And that's one of the main reasons why I wanted to write Crush, because then when I came back to school and started dating, it was just so new and fresh and exciting, and I could take those memories and incorporate it in like what type of guys I liked, and like what type of parties did I like going to, or restaurants and venues. And it was just a time of my life that I was leaving being a teenager. I turned 20 and I was entering my early 20s. I was just turned 20.
I guess I got a crush to rush, can't help much for see this thing down. I wanna drink for the week. What you think, boy? They falling now. I got a crush.
Was a really fun song that highlights the love aspect of dating, when the puppy love aspect, not like the serious love, just the having fun. It's summertime, there's sunshine, there's bubbles and champagne when you're 21, and it's just a really fun song for me to sing, because no matter, I wouldn't say it was about one person. I would say I do this little thing where it's kind of hard for me to write a song strictly about one person, so I pull different people into my songwriting, so you can say that it's about one person, but then there's something else that's about a completely different person, so it kind of makes me feel comfortable singing it out in front of people. But it's really relatable, and I love it because it's still relevant to today. I'm 22 and I'm dating, obviously. I'm not engaged, and it's every time you go on that first date, you're nervous and you have these butterflies because you're like, oh, maybe I should just cancel, maybe I shouldn't go, or you're like, oh, I'm so excited to go, and then when you get there, it's either great or it's not. But talking about the great ones, and it's just so exciting because it's all new and fresh, which is fun. I also wanted it to have a fun throwback feel, so it kind of, my inspirations for it after I wrote it, I made it very syncopated because I was like kind of diving into different music, so I was listening to a little bit more rap then, and I was listening to 80s music and also 90s country, so I would say a lot of those influences kind of you can slightly hear in it if you really pay attention, because I wanted it to be fast-paced, almost not rappy, but just like the rhythm of the words, I wanted to bounce off of each other repeatedly throughout the song, just because I almost, like, if you could visualize a song moving, it's like a roller coaster ride, because it's just like, oh, you're in this little moment, you're in a dating scene, like when you see the guy and he winks at you, or he gives you a glass of champagne because you're out with friends, but then you see him across the room and he just shoots you that smile, and you laugh because you have that moment, but then you're in the chorus, it's like boom, boom, bam, bam, because that's what you're feeling on the inside, even though you're being cool on the outside. So that is my backstory about my single crush, and I would love to hear what you guys think in the comments and just how it relates to you, because that's why I wrote it. I wrote it because it related to my life, and I know it will relate to you guys as well. So I hope you guys are having a great week, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Oh, just a crush, shh, no. With his blue eyes, it's hard to say.